Hey Taurus, what's good? Welcome back for another prediction for the month of August. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome home, welcome back, you guys. We're going to be breaking down the month of August by week. So we have the first week of August, the second week of August, the third week of August, and the fourth week of August. All of these will be broken down into your love life, your career, personal development, what is spiritually on a 5D level predicted to come out in your energy, and what also in a 3D level of energy is meant to come out in your prediction. All of the timestamps for each week will be posted down below in the description box. If you would like to go even deeper and book personal readings, all of the pre-recorded readings all of the pre-recorded readings are listed under the shop section on talktequila.com. If you would like to book a personal session with me, that will be listed under the booking session on the website. Okay, so we're going to jump right into week 1 and I'll tell you what I see. See you there. Welcome Taurus to part 1. Well, week 1. Okay, we're going to get into week 1 of your August prediction. Remember that all of my readings are timeless, so even though we are predicting this for August, you'll know if this prediction is for you. Claim it when it resonates, leave it until it does. All right. All of these messages are timeless, just like you. Okay, we're just zoning in to see things on a more micro level. All right, thank you as always, Taurus, for exchanging love and time with me over on this channel. Welcome home, y'all. All right, so you have 38, nourish your temple, fast changes, chasing in reverse. And what is this one? Leadership lore. All right, the first thing I heard is in the world, but not of it. All right, so August, you're starting off really strong, Taurus. You have kind of learned how to like how to interact with people, be in the world, be around people, but not take those energies home with you, right? Not be removed from whatever position you're standing in. So if you're in a position of confidence, if you're happy with yourself, you wouldn't remove yourself out of that energy to go and overexert yourself for another person or to let anyone else pull on your heartstrings. You're very realistic and simplistic in the month of August, especially starting in the first week. When it comes to your money, all right, the rabbit here gives me a lot of sexual energy. And with leadership lore, you are magnetic, you are attractive, unexpected opportunities just dropping out of thin air for you. So it's like bursts of creativity, bursts of receiving, like from random strangers, just like, oh wow, thank you, and it just refuels your cup here. Which brings me to your love life. When it comes to a particular person that is connected to you in love, they have come to understand that if they come too aggressive or they come at you or they give you too much attention, that's a red flag for you. So they kind of stay at bay and let you come to them whenever you're ready. That's what I'm seeing here, which makes sense, because if you have a lot of fast changes in your work life, in your creativity, in your endeavors, and you're really busy, maybe you're on the road, maybe you're traveling a lot, having someone that's like your work is also a relationship, your career is also a relationship. So when someone is considering not to be so overbearing or bring their issues to you, they know that when you do have time, you'll come and look for them. When you are free, you'll come and find them. So they don't have to sit around and wait. They don't have to chase you, essentially. And the reason why that is because being a leader is attractive. Being someone that has self-control, self-restraint is attractive. And so having some dignity, having some pride, is just the right amount of, yeah, pride, just the right amount. And I feel like this is someone that's either they're older in age or they're a lot mature. If this person is not older in age and a lot mature, this person has learned that this is something that naturally happens. This is a part of the ebb and flow. This is a part of the dance, right? You just remain still. Like all of these other cards, there's a stillness to it. And so that means that things are going good for you financially. There's no fear, there's no survival energy. It's just a place of peace, like the eye of a storm. And so this person is resting as well, nesting, resting, and just they're very alluring. Okay, this could be you, Taurus, or someone else, but this is about who's coming, like what's coming into your life. See you eating differently, a lot more greens, flowers, like soaking up the last bit of the greenery, the flowers and stuff like that before fall season comes. It feels like by fall season, whatever you're cultivating right now, because you're in a space of creation, fall season comes and you're going to see something happen, pick up for you really quickly. Yeah. So let's see what the tarot is talking about, y'all. First week of August. I don't know what it is that you're wearing. Some of y'all wearing less clothes. You're being less like you're being less seen here. And it's as a way of nourishing yourself. You're less accessible, you're less seen, and it's just bringing in a lot of attention. Okay. All right, for the month of August, the first week of August for Taurus. Yeah, I think you're just playing around with it, Taurus. Like there's no rule book. There's no right way of doing it. Like you're just playing around with how you want to do things, how you want to love yourself. All right. So strong on the, no matter what your circumstances look like, you feel like your temple is well taken care of, which means you are around a lot of people that are dysfunctional. You understand that just because you're around dysfunction doesn't mean that you have to believe that it is your energy and commit it as a belief system for yourself. So you're really self-aware, self-assured, because if you adopt lack mentality now, you know that's a dis-ease, right? And if you try to pick up that mental illness, it would become it would mess up all of your creation. Your temple, your house is not in the apartment that you sign a lease in or the house that you sign a lease in. You have to be able to take this type of serenity everywhere that you go. And so I feel like it's gonna show up in your energy, what's happening to those people around you, or how it could be very contagious. I feel like there's a lot of contagion around you, a lot of lack mentality around you, but you as the person, you as the vessel, you know that you're good. And I feel as if when you pick up on energy of what's happening to people around you, it's not a punishment to them, it's a contrary. So to help you refine yourself and to help you develop your gifts and let you know that, hey, you're doing the right thing, you're going about this the right way, keep doing it, Spirit will use the contrary of what you are as a means to exaggerate the difference between you and them, so you can continue doing what you're doing, so you can decipher your energy better from others. And that's where I see you at in the first week. So you don't have to spend too much time wondering if you're doing the right thing, wondering if you're supposed to be doing or waiting, and I don't feel like you're supposed to be in the energy of waiting. The Five of Pentacles with the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Lovers and the Hangman is pretty much saying that if you are waiting, you're meant to be doing something while you're waiting. You're meant to be doing what you love while you're waiting. You're meant to be making use of this time that you have for yourself, not necessarily to spend on the external things of life, but to invest in the internal benefits, the internal wealth, whether that's Reiki healings, whether that's sound bath meditation, signing up for different classes that will help you with your spiritual, mental, and emotional health. And with the there's no right way to go about it. There's no, you got to start with this first, then go on to that. No, whatever you want to do. If you want to just start off by detoxing, or you want to start off with just eating healthy, whatever you start off today, it doesn't matter what you were doing yesterday. Today is a new opportunity, and Spirit is pretty much saying there's no rule book on when you should start or stop something. It's just a matter of when you're ready, you'll know. Her eyes are closed, you'll know. Like, I'm ready to love myself. I'm ready to nurture myself. I'm ready to care for myself. And I feel like that's what's being invoked inside of you. The first week of August. And it's very attractive. Okay. It's very attractive. Some of you guys may be getting like hired really quickly. And it'd be like a temporary job. For others of you, it feels like a temp to permanent. Okay, part-time, temp to permanent. Something that you did in the past, or if you applied for a job in the past and you were waiting for a callback, waiting on a decision to see if you got the position, in the first week of August, you're going to get some type of confirmation out of the blue that they still have your resume and they want to see if you are available. Something about your resume stuck out to this person the most. Y'all may have been missing each other. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, some type of creation that you started, I see you picking it back up. Especially if it has something to do with like researching for school, possibly doing like a semester abroad. Okay, taking on a speech gig, or speaking, motivational speaking. Feels like something that you were long awaiting for comes in really fast, and it's fair. And so you're like, yes, this is what I've been waiting on. The first week of August, you get like a callback or something. Some of you guys, you may reach out to that person just to check on the status of it. Looks pretty positive. Like, you've already done the paperwork, you've already applied. You've just been waiting to hear back what they say. There's also someone that would want some guidance in the first week. I'm seeing someone reach out to you for guidance if you're a spiritualist. If you're a counselor, spiritualist, therapist, or something like that, it feels like someone's going to be reaching out to you for guidance or navigation of where they should go next, or confirmation of that, so they can feel more secure about the decision that they're about to make moving forward in their life. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to your finances because those feel like gigs and competitive opportunities here. Things that you just decided to just try out the blue. It's gonna like work for you. You may contemplate if you should reach out or follow up about this job, or if you should go back to a particular person that may have been helping you on your journey. Um, this could be something as simple as, you used to watch tarot and you stopped watching tarot so you could focus on your temple, so you could focus on, being in your physical 3D reality, and kind of like getting your hands dirty out there a little bit. Um, you've been on the field. Yeah, you've been on the field. And so for some of you, since you've been gone and since you've been away, I do feel like you're coming out of that isolation, to like start getting confirmations of what's happening next, especially your finances. I'm also seeing a lot of you desire more financial style readings than you do love readings, maybe focusing more on life purpose type of confirmations from the spiritual realm, from the 5D, versus what a lover is doing. So one thing's for certain, for those of you that are in positions of guiders, leaders, therapists, life coach, you're going to see an influx of people that have been obsessed of overly indulging in the fantasy love, and they're done with that. Something didn't come in, and so they're going to be coming in. It's like a well of a wash. They want healing, they want a fresh start. They made some wrong turns along the way, drama got involved, and so if you are someone where people were like being drawn away, you're about to notice that they're coming back, but they are ill. It feels like they are ill. They have some type of fragile fragile identity in regards to who they are. So they may say certain things that's real foolish, and you may be wondering, like, where the hell you been? But more or less, like you're on your purpose, waiting for those that are ready to come towards you, but they don't lack. Okay, so there's something about, there's a flux of people that are being thrusted to pursue their life purpose, and they're ready. And then you have a wave of people that are coming back around that haven't quite figured out how to keep the momentum. And so when things are not working in their life, then they come back around. And so you're going to notice, you're going to be able to put two and two together of why Spirit had you take this time or use this time in the past for yourself. Because no matter how much hard you worked, or how much you gave, at the end of the day, if the season isn't ready to fall away, if the people, the masses isn't ready to have those things fall away from them, you'll be talking to a brick wall. So what I see coming back is people didn't get what they wanted. They're coming back and they feel like they need to let go of something, and so they're ready to commit. They're ready to devote themselves back to their spiritual journey, their spiritual path. And so I feel like you're going to notice, especially when it comes to your work sector, the hangman energy, seeing things from a higher perspective. You're going to be able to see things at a higher perspective, and they're going to be seeing things still from like the in-between, the gray area. Something about the gray area hasn't been quite ironed out. Yeah, because we have death here. Pursuit, toxicity, resilience. I'm also seeing reconciliation here and second chances the first week. That's what I see. Someone wants to heal something with you the first week. Between the 2nd and the 3rd of August, there is someone that they have their eye on you. Very much first house Aries energy, but they're impulsive. due to the history that you have with this person, I do feel as if this person's going to stop chasing you, because they feel like when you want them, you know where to find you, or when you're ready, you know where to find them. Something along those lines. They're trying not to play games with you or mind games, because I do feel like this is someone that typically pursues aggressively, but that has never gotten this person anywhere. So rather than pursue you aggressively and try to contest their love for you, tell you how much they want to be with you, and just be optimistic and passionate about it, they want to do things differently with you. They want to leave the door open. They want to leave it very open, very free, very, anytime you need me, I'm there. They want to be stable from that perspective. All right. Dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true control lies in wisdom's embrace. All right, so this person is trying to outsmart the competition. They feel like there will be competition if there isn't already, and they want to be 10 steps ahead of that competition. They don't want to be your headache. They want to be your peace. Okay, which is interesting that they're showing up as a Knight of Wands. So maybe this person is offering you spontaneity, fun. That's their strength. I'm seeing someone their strength is to be spontaneous, to escape, to, when you're disappointed in the world, you can transmute that pain differently. Like, this is someone coming towards you saying, they're not necessarily saying it, they're doing it. Okay. Right place, right opportunity, they're manifesting it. They're manifesting it by giving you your peace, giving you your space, being patient, letting go, not being overbearing. There's something about this person feels like when they get in that energy, you hate it, or something like that. This maybe have been a pattern that this person has always had with the fixed energy. And so this person is doing the complete opposite. Typically being prideful and sticking to what they want and going after it aggressively was once something that they pride themselves on. And at this phase, they don't pride themselves on that. They feel like that has gotten them nowhere but with heartbreak and disappointment. I feel like somebody is trying to change their player ways. They don't have a desire to be chased or to chase. This is interesting. Can somebody that has been out there in the streets become like a reformed player? Is someone capable of being is someone capable of rehabilitating themselves from being some type of heartbreaker? Is it possible that someone is trying to change skin, change their ways, if there's a glimmer of hope that they can get with a desire, with their heart's desire? Or will it end in pain again? Someone is observing that. Will it end in pain again, or will it be different this time? This person tends to be afraid, or when they get afraid of losing you. 3 of Swords. It's like they want to let you go to avoid getting hurt. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone wants to let you go to avoid getting hurt. It's like, let me focus on work. Let me stick to my responsibilities. Don't over obsess about Taurus. Don't wonder what they're doing. Stay occupied. When Taurus is ready, they'll reach out to me. They'll desire me. This is I don't think they're playing games. I feel like this person's trying to be a responsible consumer. Yeah, they're trying to indulge responsibly. But I do feel as if when this person feels rejected by you, Taurus, they go and talk to other people to bypass time. That's like a familiar way of doing things. This person is trying to be a little bit different. Okay. They're trying to just focus on work instead of resulting to have like impulsive flings and intimacy with random people. But this is definitely someone's trigger, especially if they feel as if they were trying to get someone to come towards them, get someone back. If they were trying to get someone back, if they were trying to get a second chance, this is someone's immature way of responding to disappointment, romantic disappointment. And so instead of doing it that way and avoiding healing and working on themselves, yeah, it's like, well, I can't get this person to change, so I'm gonna go back to spirituality, or I'm gonna go back to working on me. And this is how I feel like I can control something. I could control myself, and so I'm gonna work on me and pursue something that is tangible, that is controllable, and that's my finances, that's my career, that's my life purpose. I'm gonna remake myself, have a glow up, and then I'll feel good enough. Somebody doesn't want to have to necessarily hit rock bottom of their spiritual journey. Like, they don't want to have to lose everything and start over from scratch. They'll start over, but if they can avoid it, they will attempt to avoid it. So if this doesn't necessarily work on you, if their tactic doesn't necessarily work on you, I feel like this person may turn into a monster. Yeah, they may argue, fight, want the worst for you, or want to take from you. Yeah, if you emotionally 888, if you emotionally detach from somebody that feels as if you are, I'll be damned, if you're getting attention from other people, recognition, fame, success, they may tell you that they support your ambitions, but the truth of the matter is they stay up at night wondering if other people want you too. This is someone that don't know how to, they can say out of their mouth all that they want, that, oh, I could take it, I could take the social media life, I could take the influencer life, I could take what it's like to have for my person to get a lot of attention on social media. But the truth of the matter is, this is someone that really, they're lying. They wish that they didn't have to share you with other people. They wish that they didn't have to watch you leave, or, you know, it pains them to feel as if you desire, if you love your work better than them, you love your dreams better than them, you know, you would rather be single than to create a foundation and a home with them. It hurts them. It's very painful, and it triggers them where it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a player for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be a nobody. I'm just gonna respond this way to situations. And that's where the karmic lesson is involved here, because this person they pride themselves on being able to build something, establish something. And if you don't want to establish or build something with them, it makes them feel as if you're rejecting them. And so they try to hurt you first before you can hurt them, or keep multiple people. Like, okay, well, we it's no strings attached, right? Let's keep it like that. Or let me show you what that really looks like. And I feel like as if this person, they're just going to be like a better liar. I mean, it just depends on if you care about this person doing those things, or if you don't. I just feel like you don't emotionally care. I don't think you care if this person, like, it gets involved with other people. For whoever I'm tapped into, no. It's a spiritual manipulation tactic. That's why I was picking up, like, you have learned how to be in the world and not of it. I think that somebody thought that they were gonna get you back, and it was gonna mess up everything that you've built. But I feel like it has like it has a flip reaction. Like the feelings that it's supposed to make you feel, you don't internalize it that way. It makes the other person feel everything that was intended. And so maybe it's an attachment. Maybe it's a spiritual attachment, because we have the Page of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. There could be a spiritual attachment connected to someone that prevents them from being able to heal and mature and grow up, and it affects their finances. They may have casual sex rendezvous, escapades, as a way to manifest quick, fast success in life, because they are not a generator. They are a this is someone that can generate it. It's like, well, maybe they are a generator. They need outside forces to work with them. In order to avoid going to a certain tier or a certain level. They don't have to go back to that level. They could just ride parallel, go with the current, and stay current and stay relevant, as long as they are involving themselves with people that will keep them on a certain level, you know. And so that attachment may have attempted to like siphon your energy and create chaos for you, and you being able to sleepless nights, unable to work, unable to, you become delayed and stuck. And I feel like that attachment, like you set yourself free from that attachment. And so because its job wasn't complete, it has to be, the energy is going to return back to the source and where it came from. And so the source from wherever it came from is someone that's on the move. They're on the hustle. They work to avoid dealing with their problems. They focus on keeping themselves occupied and busy. Workaholic energy for sure. And I feel like while this person is not doing anything, it's a familiar tie here between these two. There's like two energies that are a familiar tie. Okay. One is a more seasoned liar, manipulator, and the other person is a more childish energy, but nonetheless they do things the same way. I'm not going to chase you, I'm going to let you come to me. There's a familiar energy attachment between these two people here, but one is just more set in their ways, and the other person has barely even realized that they are doing this. You know what I'm saying? They've barely even realized. They disguise it under being like a free spirit, but really it's disguised pain and pleasure, being unhappy. It's a weakness, and you may be this person's weakness. And so two people are operating from the same program, familiar energy. And so in the meantime, The both of these people are like unhealed. They haven't really worked on this pride issue that they have. They have a familiar lesson in common. They have a lesson about pride, their ego. It's like this person wants to give, the other person wants to give to this connection, work on things. And their way of doing it is by giving you your space when you want to take time to yourself, leaving you alone, and they go do their own thing while you do yours. But I do feel like this person is, their reasons for wanting to get with you or attach themselves to you is to financially like help shoulder the responsibility. So this would be a connection that's built off of, that's established, off of convenience, a relationship established off of codependency, right? I'm unable to maintain this lifestyle by myself, but together we can make it through college. We can get, family. Other people can benefit, communal living. And there's nothing wrong with those types of lifestyles. I'm not saying that. It feels like every time, I feel like one journey offers internal work, right? The internal I am work, the slower energy. The other energy would be like a spiritual lesson. You get what I'm saying? Both of these people have a familiar tie based off of the lesson involved from either direction, right? But one is, the journey of self-realization, epiphany. The hermit in reverse is the things that will benefit us in the long run, right? It's hurting no one else but ourselves to operate like this. It's hurting no one else but our body. No one else but, we're not taking people down with us. It's a 11-11 journey, right? I made this be this way, but I'm this way in solitude, and I stay away to avoid my unhealed wounds affecting other people. I don't want anyone to chase me. I don't want anyone to try to heal me, fix me type of energy. The other second person is, they're seduced or drawn to your stability, your ability to build something from nothing, to be emotionally detached, but they learn from you. And in so many ways, with the high priestess in reverse, this is someone that they would want to fuck with me and get some money. Let's take over the world together, pinky in the brain. Forget this spiritual journey. Let's be rogues together. Let's say fuck our families, people that didn't support us, and fuck these jobs, and let's just get 10 toes down and get money, get it fast. So what of who we fuck with, of who we hurt along the way, of who doesn't like it along the way? They're just hating our dynasty. This is more of that type of energy of empire, dynasty, power, and they would be like, the rest of the world is just jealous because they couldn't do what we did, even if we had to manipulate to do it, even if we had to lie to do it, even if we had to finesse other people to do it. Don't care about it. This is someone that will tell you not to care. And so I do feel like there would be a spiritual lesson involved here. Temperance. So there's a guardian angel so you may notice in the first week of August, you hear one voice in your ear and another voice in the other ear. One, saying, walk on the dark side with me. And the other voice saying, making propositions, questions to consider. Yeah. But both of these energies, it's like some of y'all have met two flames in the same lifetime, two soulmates in the same lifetime, two past life soulmates in the same lifetime. It could be very intense. Can you show me the King of Wands, Spirit? Oh, snap. I feel like this person may, if you're looking for this person to like protect you, defend you, I don't know. I don't think this person is always going to feel as if you got it. You can figure it out. There's this energy of allowing you to see the hard way and feeling like that's your lesson to learn. That it's harder when you're doing it by yourself. It's harder when you're trying to be a standalone free agent, free spirit out here. You need people, you need community, you need unity. Nothing is completely off yourself. And with the 7 of Wands in reverse, they may tell you they see it your way, but as long as you're not taking it personal that they're lying to you about seeing it your way, they're never going to see it your way. That's the only true statement. They'll tell you what they think you want to hear, though, if they feel like you need that as a means to inspire you or motivate you to do something or make certain decisions. But the truth of the matter is, both of you guys will never be able to change each other's perspective. It's just a matter of you let that person do what you want to do, you do what you want to do. If you are building with someone with the intention of y'all being happy and trying to do something y'all never did before, you're gonna run yourself to the ground. You get what I'm saying? There's gonna be no wealth, no abundance there. And the reason why that is because you would be forcing both of you would be forcing each other to attempt to see things from each other's perspective. But the truth of the matter is, this person doesn't share the beliefs as you don't share the beliefs as them, but you could be like a necessary means to an end. So this person will just put you on that list as everybody else that gets used and did up and done out by them and gets swung by them, like stealing candy from a baby. It's not personal. Or you could finesse the game right back. You can finesse the game right back, but I can definitely assure you that this person has way more stamina than you. Like, this person thoroughly enjoys the dark side. You probably, it would be strategy versus, clarify the High Priestess. Yeah, you would feel bad about the things that you do. This person thoroughly does not feel bad about the things that they do or the people that they use to get where they're going. You, on the other hand, you would start to feel like you're reaping karma, or you're going to pay for this. And so you're not built for that type of dark side. And that's why your spiritual team has to be like an anchor for you. Because the truth of the matter is, it's not like they're doing something it's like deja vu. They're only doing what comes natural to them, what's playing out like a past life movie for them. And so Nine of Pentacles, the other connection they'll accept you. Like, they'll respect your independence and your desire to want to feel free. But I'm going to be honest with you. This is someone that can only be your friend. You know what I'm saying? And if they're going to be honest with you, they want you to know that, like, they can only be your friend. And if they were to indulge in anything emotional with you, it probably wouldn't last very long. Yeah. Because this is the connection that you may want or desire with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this connection also has the ability to make you want to, well, then what's the point of doing all this work on myself? What's the point of, ascending if I'm not going to have the person that I want to be with? Because this person is also meant to mirror to you and show you that the reasons as to why you do the things for yourself, or why you prioritize your spiritual journey, your spiritual purpose, eating healthy, doing right for yourself, is based off of a reward system. It's based off of you receiving the person that you want, which is why if this person holds the ability to make you no longer, to be so triggered to the point where you no longer even care to treat yourself as good as you were treating yourself to even meet someone on this level or this caliber, then you're still externalizing your worth, you're externalizing your value, and you're doing it for a reward, an expectation. And that expectation is an aspect of your pattern that you possess, Taurus. And because you possess that pattern of expecting a specific result for your efforts, you become a vibrational match also for somebody that will do just about anything to get what they want, when they expect to be able to utilize people to get the things that they desire. Even if you are the property that they feel could potentially help them be more successful, have a greater harvest. And so just because you may not want that person on a vibrational match, every time you result back to wanting to give up on the reason, you have to go back to your why. You got to go back to the bare necessities. Why are you here? Why are you on the journey? Who brought you here? And if the journey in itself, the lifestyle in itself, and your own individual self-development is not the core principles of why you're doing something, or why you're even here listening to begin with, then you will be easily triggered at every single moment when you find out, or you hear that someone ain't coming. They're not gonna come. They're not gonna pursue you in that way. And so that's a test, a spiritual test in itself. Are you on this journey as a lifestyle, or are you doing it to wait on something quick results? Which brings it all back to self. So the spirit is not going to lie to you. Not going to tell you what you want to hear. You will find people, and this is where I said the spiritual wave that's returning back went out to go and find people that are going to tell them what they want to hear and keep them waiting and lie to them and do magician, put on a performance and a show. Because it's easier to be delusional than it is to actually cultivate a lifestyle for yourself. Because a lot of you guys that leave the biggest cults in the world, like religion, to come and have a self and personal journey with the Most High, you're leaving behind doctrines that have already been set down for you and imprinted generation after generation, to start with a clean slate and establish those rituals yourself, establish those practices yourself. And that's why those are the basics. And if you're going to give up those basics just to go and chase or pursue someone, or even if it's a career or anything, if you're going to neglect those basics to go and do it, then you're no different than religion. You're no different than any other society, any other cult. Just disguising yourself as being divine per the title. So I feel like there's that we're making our way around the sun again, of that like new age, new wave talk that's about to be coming. Oh, stay away from the new age, new wave. None of it's new under the sun, but that's what I'm seeing here. But I feel like for the most part, for one of these people, the first week, you are a big piece of the puzzle. Okay? Getting you back, making things right with you is a big piece of the puzzle. This narcissistic energy over here is designed to pretty much say whatever needs to be said to avoid the longest punishment, to avoid how much karma, how long will it last, who do I need to make it right with. And it's according to this person, you're the big piece of the puzzle. You're like that missing pentacle in this person's equation. They're not going to sit there and do the work. That's that they feel like that's counterproductive. That's working hard, not smart. This is someone that says retrieve the person, access the reward. And they feel like without it, they're stuck, and they're going to get denied or feel negative experiences in their life. This is also someone that feels like they're reaping some type of karma for not being equipped to be with someone like you, and so they're trying to rush their development. So they're going to be studying a lot of different people. Yeah, they gonna step their game up. Trust and believe that shit. This is someone that's about to step their game up to show you that it's worthwhile. It's worth working, rebuilding. If they have to gut this shit from the bottom, that's what they're gonna do. But I think this time they're gonna do it differently. As far as they're not gonna try to change you. I feel like as long as you have the things that you want and desire, you'll be a very happy addition to the infrastructure. I need to go, but that's what I see for the first week. You have ultimately two significant energies attached to you, connected to you, vibrating on some type of scale here. Some of you guys, like I said, there's a connection that's free-spirited, and then there's another one, more traditional, more values, but this person is like they're a man or a woman of value, tradition, rules. And so in that realm of tradition, rules, and values, Seven of Pentacles, there's a lot of room for control and governance on both parts, because it would be through thick and thin, the principles, language, expectations. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either, but there has to be a mutual, this is where we go, this is the high priest that we seek, this is the higher power that we seek to help us make the right choices every step along the way. Six of Swords in reverse is saying that this type, because it's a group setting, because it takes more than one part of equal wholes to put it all together, I do feel like it would take you longer, definitely, with the Seven of Pentacles to get where you're going. But you will have company. That's what I'm seeing here. You'll have company. Not everybody on, not everybody around you as company is really prepared for your level of success. But with religion, this is why you see the Christ journey, right? Trying to get a lot of people to work together. You're going to eventually find that some that raise up arms against you, others that don't want to see things happen for you. So you're going to have to learn how to be an empire, a stronger dictatorship. And then this foundation over here is not really a foundation at all. This is like, I see you when I see you. You get what I'm saying? So you have to know that there's no rule book for any of this. The only thing that ever thrives and flourishes is what you water underneath you. If you feel as if you can run from this and go here and you're going to have better, you're going to be sadly disappointed. If you feel like you can leave this and run back to that and feel like this is going to have all the answers, sadly disappointed. No matter where you go, it's going to require you taking on a leadership lore, you being in control of yourself, and you remembering that everybody else outside of you is only an experience. It is not the determination. So when none of these people want to show up and commit to the lifestyle and do the right thing in those types of settings, you got to be willing to stand up for your rights. You have to be willing not to sit there and be like, oh, you said you was going to do this and you said you was going to do that. No, you just get your ass up and you do everything. You take care of the shit. Don't expect nobody to do nothing, because that's not the role that they play. You're going to have to play your role, their role, the rest of the world's role, and so forth. And with this person over here, you're going to have to understand that you still going to be alone. You still going to spend time by yourself. You still going to feel like you can never get to their heart. You see what I'm saying? Over here, you can manipulate some things spiritually. You can weigh on their conscience. You can influence. You can use your controlling abilities to get and to motivate them in the direction you want to. You have power over here. Just depends on what you're looking for. But there ain't no such thing in this situation as for you. That's not for everybody. There are main characters, and then there are those that are part of the, they're the extras. There won't be no belief system until you write it. There won't be no traditions until you create it. No matter who you're with. If you're with this person, you're going to have to create the traditions that this person will uphold by. If you are with this person, you're still going to have to be the one to create the traditions that this person feels like they're obligated. Because this person runs off obligation. They run off the matrix. They run off of the doctrine. So if you create the doctrine, this is definitely someone that would be like, all right, if I don't do nothing at all, I got to make sure I show up. Be a representative. Be a good leader. This is someone, you see the emperor? There's the emperor sign right there. He holding his hands up. Emotionally detach yourself from the situation. Separate business from pleasure and rule. Build. Start over from scratch. But it's going to take hard work, okay? You're going to want to give up. It's going to be pressure. You're going to feel weak. You're going to feel like you're trying to do some shit that ain't supposed to be done. And the truth of the matter is, both ways, you're going to feel like you're doing some shit that you ain't got no business doing, like you ain't supposed to be doing. And it's all a test of how easily you are triggered and disturbed by external forces. It's to sharpen your iron. That's really, to refine you, to help you build the confidence and help you grow, help you generate some shit. Where you are in your life right now, if you don't like it, this is your opportunity to course correct, especially before this Lion Gate portal open. So that's what I have for you for the first week. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. I will leave the comments open for the predictions. And love you guys. Bye. Hey Taurus, welcome back to week 2 of your August prediction. You'll know if this message is for you, if this prediction resonates with you. All right. Claim it when it resonates, leave it until it does. All of these messages are timeless, okay? So let's see what predictions are coming in store for Taurus during the second week. I'm hearing you're in a giving spirit this week, Taurus. I don't know what it is, but you're gonna feel like you want to share. Be nice. All right. I don't think you're over empathizing. I feel as if you're just compassionately understanding that, other people are going through their own things, their own struggles, and you may have to feel like you have to walk the rest of this on your own, or you got to do this by yourself. I just see you kind of like releasing people. You're in a giving spirit. Some of y'all will be giving away like stuff that you don't use anymore, donating items, memorabilia, kind of just like letting go of old reputations, expectations. Also, I do see you having to possibly exert your savings to get back on your feet. That's what I'm seeing here for someone, not everybody, but I am seeing you're making a comeback. You didn't listen to your intuition before and may have failed to pick up on those clues, signs, synchronicities, or whatever, but you're not going to allow that to block you in the future. All right, you took a hit in the past some way, somehow, and as you let go of people, learn lessons, you're ready to get back out there. Not necessarily ready to get back out there and dating, but it's like you're ready to take on this responsibility. Some of you guys, you may have given up like your house to move in with somebody else, you know what I mean, and then they tried you. You may have sacrificed work and lost a lot of days of money, you know what I'm saying, trying to help other people. There's something about some decision that you made in the past made it difficult for you to maintain your stability, and so you've experienced rock bottom over and over again in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because then you weren't listening to your intuition. You was over sympathizing and empathizing with other people and what they got going on, and it left you assed out, you know what I'm saying? So I think that you're not doing that no more. A lot of y'all are coming out of isolation the second week. See you being around, people. Some of you guys will be hearing what another person is going through, and you're just a listening ear. But I don't see you making the same mistake twice. Just because you are a listening ear, it's going in one ear and out the other. But you are generous. Like, you maybe you don't normally talk to people. You spend a lot of time by yourself, and you're like, yeah, I can listen to what another person got going on without feeling like I need to solve their problems or let them move in or, buy them a home. There's something about you just being able to you have enough emotional capacity. I feel like you have enough time today, and you normally don't have time, okay, for something. Now, in regards to your finances, it says ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. I see some of you guys really wanting to do some type of new project at work. Become an entrepreneur, get LLCs or something like that. You're going to feel like a creative spark to speak out, do something. Pick up a promotion, like as a supervisor. You may apply for lead roles, supervisors, managers, or it's going to be crossing your mind, right? Because only you can walk down only you could take this It's lonely at the top, okay? Guys and gals, it's lonely at the top. Someone's also going to be thinking about you, wanting you, desiring you. It says needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. Yeah, but there's person who won't reach out to you. I don't see them reaching out to you. Second week, even though they do miss you. You know, I feel like I should leave it this way. I don't know why. Some of y'all got two people, I promise you. Like two people, either y'all in two relationships, y'all have two people that y'all talk to, or something like that. There's just something coming about. It's two. That's what I'm seeing here. A lot of y'all will be going back to a very competitive industry, market, reviewing events of the past, okay, by way of interacting with people. A lot of y'all are going to get an opportunity to do things differently than you did it last year. And it feels like a very competitive season is right around the corner, or it's beckoning for you. But this is an opportunity for you to see this as healthy competition and not as a defeat. I see you trying to avoid ruffling the feathers or irritating people the second week. Like you're really trying not to disappoint your bosses, okay? You're treading lightly. But I feel as if a part of your purpose and you being on the positive side of karma when it comes to your spiritual purpose, okay? You're meant to bring the tower. Shocking revelations, doing things that's never been done before, breaking the mold. You're different, okay? And that's why, but only you can do this. There's something about only you can do this. Very interesting. What is this? I see someone giving you like a first-hand look at a manuscript, something that they're writing. They may ask you to look at something that's unfinished, a draft. They want your opinion on it. They would love to know your perspective about a person. There's also someone that is, this may be the only way that this person is able to communicate with you and talk to you is professionally. Others of you, the only way this person can talk to you is when they are seeking counsel, when they are seeking professional advice, especially if you do like photography, if you're a therapist with the Queen of Cups, if you are a reader, okay, with the Radiant Wise Tarot, the Fool's Journey, if you help people remodel their image, their reputation, if you give people second chances, you're going to get a major opportunity that a lot of people would love to have, this opportunity or this deal. And I feel like this deal for some of y'all may be, like I said, a manuscript. It could be the leading character in a role in a new project. A lot of y'all, I'm seeing opportunities of, like, you fit the perfect picture. Like, you are the perfect picture, you're the perfect image, you're the perfect reputation, whatever it is. You're exactly what an industry is looking for. They would love to have you on their team. And that Temperance is saying that you are being spiritually led to these opportunities. People that are getting over relationships and healing are also going to be drawn to you. You're going to get an influx. It just feels like you are getting, with all of this Strength card, the Magician, it feels like some of y'all, your clientele, or the type of clientele that some of y'all are going to be getting elite. When I say like elite, I mean authors, people that have notoriety, rapport, okay, lawyers, doctors, therapists, all types of successful people are going to be coming to you to help them get through difficult situations. How to get over, how to get over after heartbreak, how to evolve from a spiritual evolution, what steps to move next, how to clear blockages. Like there's something about someone wishes that they could take you on the road. I'm hearing take you on, like they wish they was able to meet you. Some of you guys, somebody want to meet you in person. But it feels more professional. It doesn't feel romantic. And that's why I'm hearing it's lonely at the top. You know what I'm saying? It's real lonely at the top for sure. Someone's going to also say to you, like, oh, they only get the side of you that's mean, that's cold. You know, they love you too, but you don't have like time for them, attention to give them. You don't like to talk. This person may want to do small talk with you. So even if this person has to send you bad news, they may tell you bad news. Like the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they have some bad news to tell you, and they just want to see if you care. Like if you think that that's cool, if you think that it's bad what's happening to them. Like it's just about kind of like I think that one of these people is like, if the bad news, they want to see if you'll defend them, if you'll be like irritant. Someone's testing you. That's how I feel. Yeah, they're testing you. 7-7 here. They're thinking that if they tell you some bad news that's happening to them, that maybe you will like come towards them and kind of see like, well, what's wrong, what's going on, this, get invested. And with the 7 of Wands, they feel like you give up so easily, Taurus. The 7 of Wands in reverse, like you don't, the moment that they say something that you don't want to hear, you're like, I don't have time for this. They say like you walk away, you don't have time for this. I'm not going to sit around and convince this person that you're telling the truth, that you're not lying. You don't owe them no explanation. And so I do feel like someone's going to test you to see if you will start offering them like explanations or explaining to them what is what. But I feel like immediately as this person pulls this tactic on you, they've learned nothing about you and how you operate. That's the quickest way for you to know that someone's on some bullshit, and you close your ears off to that. You close your emotions off to that. And so really, I feel like this person is getting this bitchy, like blunt side of you because you know that they're trying to get you to sympathize and get like, they like to manipulate in the emotional realm, the passionate realm. So somebody brings out the intuitive, gentle, nurturing side of you. And then someone else brings out the tough love, aggressive side of you. You know, because you be cutting through the bullshit. You be cutting through persons, and they also like that. If they can get negative attention from you, that they'll take that too. That's what I'm seeing here. They don't mind. You may run into somebody, like, I don't know, there's just something about when you are just focusing on what you do want and not worrying about what's a loss and what other people got going on, you feel absolutely good. But something is very like showing up for whatever commitment or contracts that you have. I feel like this comes with the territory. That's the game. Something about the game called life, love, or something like that. Somebody wanted to like take from you and give to someone else to make you jealous so you could think about them and give them some attention. Clarify this Queen of Wands energy. And when they do that, you become like, you get like in beast mode. And I feel like somebody that wants you in this soft, feminine, nurturing energy, compassionate energy, they want you in that energy. But it's like, how can you be in that energy, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, how can you be in that energy and you have to also defend yourself, and you also have to negotiate with other people? So you have to wear all the hats. You get what I'm saying? Someone has a distorted perception of what role you should play. And it's like, how can this person want you to maintain only one role when the Empress energy is all roles? You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to know how to be the Queen of Swords. You have to journey. That's what the full journey is. You have to journey between the cups, the wands, the air, and you have to master both sides of it, the positive and the negative. So to believe that, oh, if you're just a damsel, you're bound to run into somebody that is going to come in that has all the other attributes that you lack, and they're going to be completely satisfied with just you. That doesn't make sense, because there wouldn't be no equality there. There wouldn't be no, not reciprocity, but yeah, equality, really. And so there are situations that call for you to be everything and nothing at the same time. In the absence of any person, whether it's a counterpart, twin flame, whatever, you're not rescuing yourself. You're moving, you're constantly, your creation is not stagnant. So you're always moving, making plays, making choices, choosing a direction. You feel me? Playing the role to the best of your advantage. So if you're not ready, this is how you stay ready. When you see an opportunity come about, you don't wait for that opportunity to come in. You start to use your time wisely and practice with other people that come into your auric field as simulations. We get to simulations of self-mastery. And so even if you're having a debate with someone and you feel as if they're playing a game, it's an opportunity for you to master your your charisma, to master your your quick wittiness, you know. And I feel like that's what's happening this week. A lot of people are going to be coming towards you, and it's like it's definitely to get one up on you, but it's not like they're supposed to be stopping. They're supposed to do it. You learn how to close a deal a lot faster. You learn how to pick up the pace, so you're not moving around like a sloth. That's what I pretty much see for you in the second week. It's obstacles with purpose, but they're not really obstacles. There's opportunities of purpose with a purpose. And so if someone messages you or they reach out to you and they feel like you don't have enough time for them, and you know they're having a manipulation, they're doing a manipulation head tactic on you, you don't have to get upset with them and be like, why you say this and why you always call me and word. That's not love. You don't have to sit there and scold them. No. It's an opportunity for you to be like, oh, you missed me. You know, it doesn't have to always be war. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay to give, and it's okay to know that someone is trying to get in this way. It's just information. I think you're going to learn how to be a great listener this week. Things that you don't really normally want to spiritually have to deal with, you're going to see them in the 3D manifest, so you can get out of that. So you need contrast so you can see where you are winning in areas that you are winning, even though you may feel alone, even though you may feel like you're failing in all of theirs. There's some contrast here you're going to pick up on. But your perception will determine if it's a positive contrast or a negative contrast. It depends on how you perceive it. So that's what I have for you for week 2. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey Taurus, welcome to week 3 of your August prediction. We're going to jump right into this reading and see what's coming out for you in your prediction. Okay, with the light bulb on here, and then we have connect with the earth. All right, so off rip, Taurus. You'll know if this is for you. Claim it when it resonates. Leave it until it does. All of my messages are timeless, just like you, Taurus. Okay. So before I say what I'm about to say, I want to thank you for always exchanging time and love with me on this channel. All right. So, okay. So pretty much you're hot. Okay. I saw blazing. You're blazing. You're hot. You're attractive. And you know what's interesting? It says connect with the earth 13, which is Scorpionic energy, right? Pluto energy. So something is dead, finito, done. And with the tree here, there's something about strength, resilience, solid foundation. She's standing on, I think, a tree bark. One that has already fallen, but there are many more. So now that something has fallen, you can chop it up, you can make wood out of it. You know what I'm saying? Now that a situation has happened, it doesn't have to become a bruise to your ego. You see what I'm saying? Because what one person doesn't appreciate, another person will. You see what I'm saying? So everything is content, everything is resource, everything is purpose. And I feel like that's kind of like how you're chopping up your 3rd week of August. And I don't know why I'm whispering. So some of you guys, feels like silent nights, long walks, quiet nights. And then I'm noticing here, fall season is approaching. Because she's wearing like a turtleneck, but she has a slort. She has like long sleeves. So this is definitely, you're going to start feeling a little cool breeze the 3rd week of August, depending on where you live at. Your senses are going to be heightened. A lot of people are going to desire you. Very interesting. feel like someone is going to be given in this week, like dropping a facade. They're going to give in to some type of magnetic. This may be a connection with like no strings attached type of energy. This person or you is kind, they're loyal, generous. You may be that person that likes a little competition, because we have brilliance here. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Okay? So doing a lot of things by yourself the third week. Your ideas bring recognition. I see you coming up with a new idea, a spark. And it's going to keep you like plugged in, lights on. While you're going through a transition of fall season, this is going to keep the lights on. So this is going to be very lucrative for you. But it feels like the beginning phases. All right. And then look what we have here. What I told you is someone feel drawn to you. And I feel like someone's putting away their pride aside. We have sidetracked, change, and delays. And that's in reverse. Then we have faded revelation. Uncover the omens. Decipher their meanings and embrace your destined path. Like I just said. It's like an aha moment. I desire this type of person. This is someone that I want to be with. And I feel like someone is about to come out of isolation. Okay. Quickly. I feel like it's going to be very spontaneous. Like, I want you. You're going to be able to pick up on the vibes. It's going to be heightened. Like hypnotic. There's something about a beat. Must be love on the brain. Got me feeling this way. When you get to it's something about how you respond to aggression, how you respond to war. It's super attractive, right? Typically, people meet fire with fire. But for you, with someone that's coming with so much, they're talking a mile a minute, they're coming with, they don't have their facts, and they're just really hot-headed. And it's like you plug them back in. So you have control over communication. You can take negative communication and alchemize it. You can put someone's defenses down and get them to refocus, recalibrate, Don't call that a superpower. You're cracking people open. All right, now I feel like this is communication. There's something about you where you're going to see that a lot of people come towards you and they are communicating with you where they feel like you're doing something to them. Okay? You're doing something to them. They don't know what it is. And so they may be very short-tempered. Ready to risk it all. Okay, and that's because your heart is open. So the open light is on, right? You're in receiving energy. Your receiver is wide open. And so there's going to be a lot of suitors that want to plug into you. All right? They want to be on your time. They want to be on your time. Extra confirmation for those of you that are innovators. You invent genius content. You inspire. I see you being discovered, or someone wants to they want to help you plug into a bigger network. That's what I'm seeing here. Like expanding. Something to do with Sagittarius energy. Expanding to bigger networks, bigger pools. Yes, 6 of Wands. Hell yes. Discovered talent. Especially if you guys are in a certain industry, market, or whatever, where you're not really getting the type of attention, traction that you need. I see someone just wanting to discover you or represent you, and financially support. Okay. Financially support you. Make sure that you're able to perform, create, and nothing blocks or restricts you or hurts you along the way. This is a protection. Some of y'all, this is protection orders, privacy, non-disclosures, but it feels like someone that has been doing this a very long time sees something in you long term. This is not short term. And it has a lot to do with your career, your purpose, your abilities. Something that you do for work is brilliant. As an entrepreneur, influencer, the 6 of Wands. It's not like there's not other people doing it. Are other people doing what you're doing, but the way in which you do it is brilliant. Yeah, wherever you were, it wasn't gonna grow. Like you outgrew a certain paradigm, you outgrew a certain tax bracket, you outgrew a certain community, and so that's the energy that I'm sensing here. It's like you would be so well respected, renowned, if you had access to this type of clientele, this type of network. People that really understand the game. Right? They're in the game, they're in the matrix, and they need someone that has your mind, your ability to see clearly, investigate, research. So I'm seeing background checks. I'm seeing like paperwork, having lawyers look over paperwork, drawing up because the 5 of Swords is saying there are a lot of people that are looking for people to help navigate them to a successful, they want to make sure their investments are growing in the right direction, and so they're in the business of needing like real authentic help, especially if you're someone that's good at seeing if a crop will survive the winter, you know what I'm saying, or someone that's good with farming, agriculture. There's also energy here of target markets, niche, things like that. It's like I can help get you further, help you reach a wider audience, become more internationally known, like manager, image consultants. Some of y'all, this may be coming up in like your inboxes where people are offering to help you reach a wider mass. Okay, some of you guys, in order for this to happen, they are going to flood let's say you're a content creator, they're going to flood your comments with their bots, and these bots troll, or they say things that are really negative, they create argument, they stir drama. Those bots are observed, monitored, and managed to guarantee success for content creators. Okay, so I am seeing like someone that has access to that ability to, may not be the type of attention that you want, the type of attraction that you want, but the algorithm understands one thing. It's either you're plugged in, and wherever attention goes, that's where money flows. Okay, so I see someone trying to help you optimize the game, but realize with the Page of Swords, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, these aren't real people. You don't have to respond to them or take it personal. It's just a necessary means to a niche, an algorithm, an industry. Yeah, a lot of good luck coming in your favor. Look at this. Yes. So things are going to be looking up for you. The tide is changing. I heard there's something you've done differently with your hair. I don't know if you've done like fall season, maybe you're approaching and you plan on doing something different with your hair. It's gonna, like, someone loves your hair. Whatever it is that you do, 3rd week of August, you looking good, okay? Okay. What is this? Something falls through for someone and it's exactly what they wanted. Like somebody was waiting for some type of commitment to be done, some type of lease, some type of timing. Like somebody was waiting for somebody to what is this? Hold on. Yeah, somebody to move out, somebody to get their own space. There's something about the 4 of Wands in reverse. Waiting for the drama, the coast to clear, the drama to be done. Yeah, and then they would come back around. That's why we have Faded Revelation. Uncover the omens, decipher their meaning, and embrace your destined path. So I feel like the 3rd week in August, someone is moving, leaving from one unhealthy relationship and coming and like doing what they want to do now. There's something about this person is going to be coming in to tell you exactly what has happened, where they've been all this time. You kind of already know is what they're saying. You've already been picking up on it, but this person was waiting until someone moved out. They could have been giving someone somewhere to temporarily stay, helping them get out of an unhealthy relationship that they were unhappy in, and this person is coming back around. Yep. They coming back around. 6 of Swords. Someone's coming to make peace with you. And there's some type of suspicion. This person feels like they've been watching, just wait for the right time to come in and make peace with you. And they're coming in. They're going to hit you up with some type of text message, like text message or phone call. Like the Page of Swords is that type of text message that someone hits you up with, where they're saying, I'm having flashbacks. Okay, flashbacks of our time together, out the blue, and things could be going. You could be independent, minding your business. You don't even have to block nobody, but it feels like the Knight of Swords is saying you may want to be like, what the fuck, 6 of Swords. Now you come around? What is all that about? And I feel like this is something that this person expects. They expect you to have questions, and that's what they want to, it's a conversation that they want to have. There's like, I wanted you and you didn't want me. And I feel like there's something about this person like doing a temperature check to see if you block them or something like that, if you're still invested. But this person was held up dealing with their own life situation and shit like that. Alright, so this revelation, this truth, It's going to confirm your intuition in so many ways. Very interesting. You have a very interesting third week. Okay. I think that you're going to be shocked. That's for sure. You're going to be shocked. There's a Tower. Somebody has broken up with someone. They're coming straight to you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. To someone living in a household situation, helping someone out. I do feel as if this person was meant to take this detour. There's something about, in order for them to understand why you've done something before, they needed to go through it, something similar themselves, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, for them to be able to see, like, these things can be as complicated, more complicated than it appears to be. And it's not as if it's something that they should feel like they can't trust you about, or be insecure about, or hate you for. Like, I wish this never happened. The fact that this person felt like that, it wouldn't have been until the situation occurred where they could even say to themselves, the very thing that they wish that you never did becomes the very thing that they did to you. But the truth of the matter is, with the Four of Cups in reverse, this puts you at a position where you can forgive this person and move on. You don't have to revisit anything with this person. Justice in reverse. I don't see you harboring emotions towards this person, because the Four of Cups is in reverse. I feel like Justice in reverse is saying that you got the spiritual download. You understood exactly what it is. You knew this person needed time, whether they were able to say it to you or not. I just don't think you took it personal. However, I do feel like at some point this is somebody that took something personal, and it affected their security in you, or, you know, where they stand with you. And they may have tried to turn over a new chapter, just move forward and forget about the past, but it haunted them like a thief in the night. And so the lesson is for the person. The lesson is for the person that if this person gave up something and you gave up, and y'all, neither one of y'all taking anything personal, I feel like it's just something y'all had to go through. It's a karmic lesson. It's a phase on the journey. So there could be a period of no contact for your evolution and your growth. You get what I'm saying? Now, what determines next is how you guys handle this. Yes, you guys have both made karmic choices. You've made choices that led to different lessons, at staggering or at the same time. Either way, the universe is providing you an opportunity to see this as an experience, a learning experience, and to build from that, or to go your separate ways. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Can you trust each other? I feel like as if this person doesn't know if they can let go if they can. One of you guys is going to feel as if they don't know if they can. Because the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is letting go. Judgment in reverse, it's like, I can let go, but I don't think somebody else will let me go. That may be the situation that both of y'all have to reconcile with. Like, y'all may be over your past, but the past may never be over y'all. And what do you do in that type of situation? Do you let outside forces affect this connection? Or do you come back stronger You know what I'm saying? Better and even stronger. So y'all have some real topics y'all gonna be discussing in week 3. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the last week. Bye. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to week 4 of your August predictions. Okay. You'll know if this is for you, Taurus. Claim it when it resonates. Leave it until it does. All of these messages are timeless, just like you, Taurus. I want to thank you for always exchanging time and love with me on this channel. Welcome to our loveness. Okay. All right. So let's see. So, you know, Taurus, what separates karma, right? What separates injustice from justice? It's in your intention to either get away with something or to come clean, regardless of how it hurts a person, regardless of how situations may play out in the end. When you're honest and when you stand 10 toes down on that type 11 on that type, on cultivating that type of truth, it's respected. Even if it hurts, it is respected. And so the last week of August, we're looking at things in regards to like fate, right? What brought us here to this moment. All right. I do feel as if you're going to feel as if someone's lying to you. They are lacking. They don't want to take accountability here. They're avoiding this potentially coming back around to them. They're avoiding like having to make it up to you or something like that. They're avoiding their image or their reputation being stained in the process. They're also avoiding certain lies that they have said that has caused you to not trust your intuition. And so this person has pretty much learned this. Like they've learned this along the way. Now, if this is you, Taurus, where you're doing it, then there's karmic retribution. If you're the one lying, if you're the person telling white lies, if you're the person saying, well, if this person never finds out, it never happened, if you're the person only telling small truths instead of whole truths, if you are doing that, then it's going to catch up to you in some way, somehow. This is just not the month, the week to put yourself in a position where you're folding on your on doing the right thing when the right thing comes up. You know, your ideas, you know, around it may be, you know, like you may be shaping it a little bit. It's like, well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. The excuses that we give ourselves, you gotta do what you gotta do. If no one knows that I'm doing this, it ain't a bad thing. You know, there's something along that line, and that's not the highest vibration, you know, that you can come from. And so yes, you have success in reverse here. Now we're gonna go deeper with the tarot cards, but try not to gamble this week, because I feel like it's at a point, by the time we get to the 4th week, a decision has already been made. You see what I'm saying? You've already done something. For some of you guys, it feels like you may have given in to a situation where you felt like you knew it was going to be a cost to you. But nonetheless, some of y'all, this is the closure that you needed. The last week, you feel like, oh, I don't want this person no more. It's like the exact closure that you need. But at the same time, you didn't have to go all the way. You didn't have to meet up with the person. You have to talk. You know, there's certain things, but you didn't have to go to a certain point to give yourself that closure. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that in itself was some type of lesson When your intuition tells you something sounds off and it doesn't sound like this person is being honest with you, you process that information and don't miss a beat, don't disrupt your path to go and let this person lie to you some more. You're too smart for that. It's pretty much what I'm seeing here in week 4. We have magnetic fate, attraction, sparks, pursuit, guiding souls on a journey to their destined union. So I feel like there's going to be somebody, I don't know what week it's in, but one of these weeks, I think it's week 3, somebody's going to come in and they are going to attempt to get you stuck, right? Seduce you. Talk to you in a familiar way. And with all those sparks that be flying, I do feel like it's fated for you to connect with this person on some level, but it's not gonna stick. Okay, something about someone shooting blanks. All right, someone's game is not that, they're not the brightest. Someone's idea to tie you down, it ain't gonna work. Something about it ain't gonna work. Their voice doesn't work on you the same. You're not as attracted to someone to the point of finality or whatever. Some of y'all may go to this person, or y'all may go meet each other as a way to kind of just confirm to yourself that you're over this person. Like, do you have the aura? You know what I'm saying? Is your aura fortified enough to be able to not necessarily make the right preventative choice, but to make the choice that's best for you? Some of y'all are meant to experience like rapid success, not success where you have to do so much work. You're meant to experience like viral energy, but it's about being at the right place at the right time, networking and meeting the right people at the right time, or something like that. Even if you don't necessarily get along with them, something about networking, socializing, mixing and mingling. Some of you guys, I see you doing like a lot of aura and chakra clearing. While you work, it works for you. Some of y'all, this is what you do. Ooh. You're gonna start doing something with your hands, and it's gonna open up so many doors for you. I'm seeing residual wealth. I feel like it may be a totally different project, okay? Because the Page of Wands in reverse is pretty much telling me that it's like inspiration. You're gonna feel damn near driven and pushed to try something different, a different healing modality, something that doesn't really require you to think so hard or have to work so hard. There's like a whole stream of income that is untouched. It's still fresh. It's still a baby. Like a babysitter. You may be babysitting or soothing, okay? You could be singing lullabies, Or people that like to listen to sleep meditation or something like that while they work, you know, calm people down, especially anxious, over anxious. Okay, put it in the, thank you, baby. Over anxious, overworked. Y'all messing up big time. Over anxious, overworked type of energies. Because the Page of Wands for me is also, you know, aggression. You know, it could be aggression in the sense of like you have so much energy, you don't know what to do with all of that, you know, and so that's like clearing out all of that. And I feel like you may use it for yourself. There's something that you may use for yourself. Sleep meditation, I don't know, whatever the hell you use, sound frequencies, you are drawn to it, damn near drawn to it, because you're also meant to be doing it for work or something like that. You just have to teach yourself. Okay, I feel like if there's anyone that, but in order for you to start being the creator of this and to see it into fruition, you're gonna have to pull yourself out of needing it for yourself in order to supply it, right? And for those of you where a person, all right, be careful of constantly sharing your ideas and what you want to work on and all your dreams into another person, because just as you give it to that person as what you want to do, that's where it dies as well. So just be mindful that you are not constantly saying, oh, I'm going to do this or I want to do that, and expecting someone else to help you see that vision into fruition. You're going to have to take a page out of other people's book that you have come in contact with. It's lonely at the top. You're going to have to be willing to focus and dedicate yourself and sacrifice your free time, sacrificing other people's being able to see your vision in order to see this into fruition. And success in reverse, you're going to have to also sacrifice doing it for the gain of something, you know. That's where you need to remember, is that when it becomes work is when you're doing it for the success or for the reward of why, if anything you do in life, Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if you are counting glass or sheep. Okay? If you are doing it for a paycheck, if you're doing it for success, you will fail. Straight up. It's karmically written that way. It's fated that way. If you are doing it because this is your obsession, your vision that you've become obsessed with, and you feel free, and like it doesn't take much, you should be doing something that doesn't take you long to even ponder on. It's almost like muscle memory. Like you feel like you've done it before. It's a knowing. I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I feel like I've done it before. That's where you're going to be successful. That's where you're going to have doors open for you. That's where your sweet spots are. Yeah, because a lot of you guys, people are gonna be like, I don't know why you do that. You may get like someone close to you where they watch you, it's like, I don't know why you do that. It's not even like you are successful at it. You're not even getting no traction. Let them think that. It's important to allow these people to think that you're not actually developing into the person that you develop. So for a lot of you, it's gonna appear as if you fell off. You fell off the map. You fell off something. And that's just because you ain't released your new shit yet. I see you, boo. And so you're going to allow people to think that as well. Like, yeah, I'm sad. I have to get a new job. And, you know, I think I have karma. That's what I see here. You have trapped in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. Like someone doesn't want you if you're not successful. If you're not succeeding, it's like you're no good to them. You're no good to them. And so they need you succeeding. I don't know who the hell this is. They need you succeeding. So they're going to let you off your short leash to see what you come up with and see if you'll like give some type of insight on what you're doing, who you're talking to, where you're going. Like someone is really trying to figure out what your next steps are. So this is an illusion. They're going to spin an illusion that they don't care who you're talking to, who you're dating, what you're doing. They believe that what they witness as far as your lack of, you're stagnant, like your purpose is stagnant, whatever you're doing for work is stagnant, you're plateauing, whatever you're losing, you know, and they feel like it's because you're supposed to be building with them, y'all supposed to be doing something together. The strength card, we're supposed to be learning how to work together and to support each other. But no, you keep trying to go and find something new. You keep thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And so that's what this person's subliminal message is to you. I feel as if actually this person is supposed to be learning how to stop complaining about how much time that they've lost wasting on people and failures, and to start to see that, become inspired versus trying to feel as if they need to take your attention a way that you take for yourself and channel it. If you channel that attention, you give all to yourself and you help support me and what I want to do, we can be just as successful. The problem that I'm seeing here is that one of you wants to put in the work for the promise of a successful career, finances, money. There are reasons behind doing it, and getting inspired off of you is a way to come up off of you. The other person does something so well. It's like Cain and Abel. And they put this enthusiasm in it every single time, and it's healing and it's raw. And it has a ripple effect. And so they're successful. And so it's like this person feels like you working with them would be you trying to help them get where you are. But it ain't a place that you got that you can hire somebody for. It's a passion for what it takes to do what it is that you do. You've built the character. You're not faking. And so this person measures their success off of what you have coming in, what you're attracting. They measure how well they're doing in their life, and if this is a lesson for you or them based off of keeping up with you. And this person has absolutely no idea what is really going on in the world today. You feel what I'm saying? They really don't. But they do feel as if you're in, like, your desire to be free of them is so you can protect them from knowing, from seeing into you. This person wants to see into what you have come, what good things are coming to you. They want to see into you. They may tell you that they learn from you. What does this say? Attraction sparks pursuit, guiding souls on a journey to their destined union. And so this person feels like they let you go. It's only a matter of time before they run into somebody new that they think that you're trying to get to. And that's what they're betting on. They're hoping that they catch you en route, in hot pursuit. And that person shows you that they don't want to be with you, so you can carefully get it out your system and come right back to them. That's what they're saying. This is so much. Okay. This person's like, you think you can just, everywhere you go, I'm going to be there. So you can try to avoid this person all you want. This person is saying you're gonna be disappointed. You're disappointed in love every time. This is like having gum at the bottom of your shoe and you can't get that shit off. You can't get that bitch off of nothing. That's what I see here. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. This person is saying nobody is equipped or built to deal with your bullshit, Taurus. Someone like you. Okay, there ain't no manual for you. There's no rule book. Y'all just out here trying to figure it out. Let me tell you something. Your affection, your Queen of Cups energy, your love, your affection, who you are in essence, how you make people feel when they're around you, the healing that they experience. It's like, I mean, this shit right here, nigga, is expensive, okay? There's a shortage, supply and demand. Everybody wants it, but not everybody has it. So there's a shortage of this demand. And so you are a hot commodity. And it's just you. It's just something about you. I don't fucking know what it is. It's just something about you. It just is what it is. It can either make you or break you. But it's like a magical waters. Magical waters. And you can feel as if you feel like, you know, you don't even have the confidence to believe this. You can feel like that's a part of yourself that you're not confident to share with other people because it's the most vulnerable. But let me tell you something. This right here, nigga, it is very rare. You are a rare breed out here. So that's what I have for you. I feel like by the end of the week, your routine is thrown off some way, somehow. Or you may be losing a lot of sleep the last week of. Someone's trying to figure out where you at, what you doing. You're being watched. You got all the pages out here. So some of y'all kids could be being used as small informants. Sheesh. All right. I see somebody wanting to. Feels like a snap proposal. It's like, marry me. Let's move in together. It's very snap proposal. So snap's judgment. And it's like, you don't have to work another day in your life. You could have whatever you want. It's like snap. And it does come from somebody they don't want another person to have this. They have a fear, an insecurity around worrying that someone else will take you from them. They don't want you to worry yourself about how to work if you want to work, don't work if you don't want to work. But I feel as if this person with the Fool in reverse is pretty much saying, like, if you will have me, I will spend the rest of my life making it up to you. I don't know what this is. And I feel like the both of you guys are like disappearing without a trace. No one will know where you've been. Y'all leaving behind a lot of karmics. 7 of Cups. But again, if you know that you're somebody that likes to hear sweet nothings or people lying to you to make yourself feel better, that you're making the right decision, this would not be the week to try to brainwash yourself or give yourself an illusion to believe. Have a real conversation. Be straight up, be frank. Place your demands on the table and move forward. So that's what I see for you guys in the 4th week. I hope all of these messages help you and find you well. When you do receive these messages, only take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, thank you, Taurus, for always exchanging time and love with me on this channel. And welcome back to the channel, or I look forward to seeing you again on the channel. Bye, Taurus.